Word on the street is that there's a brand new lunchtime spot that's serving deliciously fresh salads, all while going local and being community-minded. Local foodies in search of a healthy option during the fast-paced demands of lunch will rejoice thanks to a brand new restaurant. Vinaigrette Salad Kitchen, located off Leestown Road in Lexington, serves delicious gourmet salads by partnering with their community. The restaurant's owners are no strangers to the Meadowthorpe neighborhood. They own another fast casual eatery here. However, their new business venture aims to take their community involvement one step further, starting with their lettuce supplier. We began our day at a morning harvest and may even get put to work. I'm here with Jeremy Porter. He's the programs director at Seedleaf. And wow, we're at what's called a market garden, is that right?
Yes.
What do you do at the market garden compared to maybe like your community gardens?
So the market gardens are distinct because with our community gardens, those are obviously places where folks in the neighborhood can come and pick as they're able to and when they want to. Our market gardens are more of our attempt to try to grow food as a way to raise Seedleaf's profile, either through partnerships with restaurants or through being able to actually raise funds and support with money through the produce that we sell.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, tell me a little bit about the mission of Seedleaf. I know it was started with a lot of purpose.
Yeah, so Seedleaf's mission is to nourish communities by growing, cooking, sharing, and recycling food so that we can increase the amount, affordability, and availability of produce, fresh produce, to folks at risk of hunger in Lexington.
Wow, and there's more people than you would realize, right, that are in these kind of impoverished situations that really are at risk.
Yeah, some recent studies that have been done show that 1 in 4 kids in central Kentucky don't know where their next meal is going to come from. And so Seedleaf also does a lot of programming with youth and children. So we've just finished up our summer program called Seeds, where we're encouraging sort of young entrepreneurs about how to grow their own food, how to have sort of culinary skills. Several of them even got jobs last year. Several of our graduates got jobs at several restaurants in town.
Oh, that's wonderful. So tell me, with a place like Vinaigrette Salad Kitchen, we're at the market garden, you're harvesting for them and they're partnering with you. How does a place like Vinaigrette help your overall mission?
Our partnership with Vinaigrette is what we call our one-to-one partnership. Okay. And that's sort of a CSA model, community supported agriculture model, where a restaurant will partner with us and they'll pay a certain amount for a year, and in return they'll get 8 weeks of a delivery of fresh produce. So with Vinaigrette, obviously we're giving a bushel's worth of produce, and they're wanting all of the lettuce that we can give them. So we're working to get as much into there as we can. But this bushel is actually what kind of goes into that partnership from our end. And then other folks in the community can hear about Seedleaf as they come to Vinaigrette. And Vinaigrette, that money that they pay us actually pays for 1 market garden raised bed and 1 community garden raised bed to be built and maintained in Seedleaf's community gardens.
Okay, so it's like a Tom's thing. You buy one and someone gets one, same thing.
That's
You've got
right.
the garden and then someone in need gets a garden too.
That's right, yep.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I understand we're gonna get to go out and roll up our sleeves and maybe harvest some?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Vinaigrette Salad Kitchen connects with the community through their partnership with Seedleaf, but also through their salad creations. Recognizing the importance of an innovative yet delicious menu, they consulted with acclaimed local chefs Weta Michael and Sarah Gibbs. Weta is known for her culinary genius at places like Holly Hill Inn, Wallace Station, Midway Bakery, and Smithtown Seafood. Sarah's food influence has been seen at notable places like Brown Foreman's Bourbon Street Cafe and the former Lynn's Paradise Cafe. If you take a high-quality lettuce and add a heaping spoonful of gourmet, it yields an amazing salad. After harvesting lettuce this morning, I'm eager to see it become a gourmet salad this afternoon. So I'm here with Bryce Anderson. He's the co-owner of Vinaigrette Salad Kitchen. Bryce, tell me a little bit about this concept. It's kind of the new one here for Lexington.
Yeah, we're really excited. We've for the last 3 years we've been going out to lunch, and it's always a struggle of where to go. Because if you want to get a nice, healthy option, you got to go to a sit-down restaurant. But a lot of times we just don't have time or don't want to spend the money on a full-scale meal. And so we're like, well, let's try to create one for our own.
You're no stranger to having a business in this area because you own the adjacent orange leaf.
Yeah, it's fun to like take one healthy concept and try to like reinvent what we're serving, but with a similar process of the fast casual. We're trying to get people through quickly so they can get what they want, but also the customization aspect. So yeah, it's been fun. We love having business. We love Lexington. We're all from Lexington, and really like doing business here.
Well, and I love what you're doing. I mean, not only are you serving kind of a fast, casual experience, but it's healthy, which is great. And then on top of that, you're giving back to the community by partnering with places like Seedleaf.
Yeah, that's when 3 years ago, or I guess 3.5 years ago now, me and my business partners, we all quit our jobs and came back to Lexington for the purpose of starting businesses that are good for Lexington. And so kind of whatever we do, we want to make sure it's good for the city. So it needs to, we just had like three main things. That it needs to be profitable if we're going to do a business.
Sure.
We want to employ people, and we want to serve things that are good for the community. So this is kind of like one that just flows in line from Orange Leaf.
Tell me a little bit about some of these salads, because I've read, I mean, these are not your ordinary salads.
Yeah.
You've got some pretty show-stopping kind of ingredients and concoctions.
Yeah. So we started out with the idea of our salad kitchen, and so I was researching online to find some interesting salads, and so I would try to make them, but the problem is I'm not a good cook. So very quickly realized that was not going to work. So that's when we talked to Weta, Michael, and we're like, Weta, I don't know if you have any time, but could you help us create our menu? Because I know that she has some really interesting salads and just has that, this is a chef, but also understands the business side of a restaurant. So she's created some great stuff. My favorite is the bluegrass blackberry. It's made with the blackberry sorghum vinaigrette. So it's local blackberry jam mixed with local sorghum, and it is awesome. It's kind of a sweet vinaigrette, and it's put on top of a farmer's mix, that's what we're gonna be using for Seedleaf. And we put feta and strawberries and pecans and onions and apple chips on top. But it's a great salad. That's for sure my favorite one so far.
The ingredients alone for these craft salads look delicious. I can only imagine the symphony of flavors when combined. Coming up next, I put on my apron and make a vinaigrette signature salad. I think this is a level of food prep that even I can handle. Today, we're getting our fill of nutritionally dense salads, all while learning more about the community involvement of Vinaigrette Salad Kitchen. We rolled up our sleeves and harvested lettuce with Seedleaf Program Director Jeremy Porter. He told us more about their mission to nourish communities by growing, cooking, sharing, and recycling food in Lexington, Kentucky. Now it's time to take the fruits of our labor and create a salad masterpiece.
I'm here with the chef of Vinaigrette Salad Kitchen, Josh Reynolds. I understand you're the one to thank for some of these innovative ideas. I know you've kind of collaborated, but come up with your own stuff too.
Yeah, it's been a team effort from the guys, the partners, to Weta and Sarah and the crew in the back. But we put everything together and we've made a lot of progress, and we're really excited about what we can offer here.
Well, what I love about it is just looking at this, you guys are efficient. You know what you're doing. You've got this down to a science so people can literally just roll right through.
Yeah, the first couple days we were open, we were still trying to figure it out. But then we realized, our three main sellers, we could pretty much put the ingredients in a line, and then when someone orders that, we can just go right down the line, keep it simple. You don't spend time looking for your ingredients. So for a salad place, we move people through really quick.
Yeah, that's great. You've got it all out, and it looks so fresh. I mean, how do you keep this stuff so fresh?
Well, we cut most everything the day of. And we have really good refrigeration. We're very careful about how we handle our ingredients, and we try to get as many local ingredients as possible so they haven't traveled as far, from California usually.
Right.
And so they're just fresher, they're cut fresh, and we try to do that because in a salad you can taste if something is not fresh.
That's true. You can't hide that up by trying to cook it or put a lot of oil on it or something.
Right.
Well, and yeah, you are close to your providers because, I just picked that this morning. It was 3 minutes from here. Yeah. You just can't get any fresher than that.
No, you really can't. Yeah.
Well, tell me the difference between, I know on your menu you have signature salads and classic salads. What are the differences there?
Yeah, well, our signature salads are kind of more for the adventurous palate. We have different salads, as you can see. The bluegrass blackberry is one of our favorites. The Santorini is our Greek-based salad. We have a vegan salad. The orange blossom is our Asian-style salad. So those are kind of more non-traditional salads.
Sure.
And then we have our traditional, like the BLT, the Tuscan, and a Caesar. So You can be more adventurous, you can be more simple. Whatever your tastes are, we can take care of that.
Good. Well, I understand I'm going to get to make a salad with you here.
Yes, we're going to make a salad.
I'm excited.
There's no shortage of gourmet salad options here at Vinaigrette Salad Kitchen. You can even make your very own culinary creation with a slew of add-on choices and unique dressing options, like bourbon smoked paprika ranch or lime chipotle Caesar. The salads are the big draw here, but they also have plenty of gourmet drink options through another local partnership, Integrity. This Kentucky-proud craft tea company finds the best teas from all over the world to provide a pure cup of organic tea. They pride themselves on the quality and nutritional value of their teas, but also on their community involvement. Although you can find their loose leaf teas sold at various local stores like Good Foods Co-op or Joseph Beth Booksellers, finding their teas by the glass could prove to be a little more difficult, until now.
Okay, so these are some fun, colorful drinks that
Yeah.
you serve here. Tell me a little bit about them.
Well, we started out with the idea of salads, but we hadn't really thought through our drinks yet. But we wanted to have something interesting, and so Weta helped make a couple different lemonades. And we're like, oh, those tasted good. But our chef has kind of gone above and beyond and created lemonades that are all made from local fruit and made fresh every morning. So this has been something that I've been surprisingly excited about. So every day I have like 4 glasses of these. They're great. So this is our blackberry sage. It's made from local blackberries from northern Kentucky and then sage from a farm in Versailles. Okay, and this right here is our sweet baby watermelon. So Josh has all these small sweet baby watermelons in the back, and he's just chopping them up and then getting the juice out and making the lemonade.
Wow.
So it's great. And then our cantaloupe is made from fresh cantaloupes. And then we're gonna have kind of a rotating lemonades. So some days we're gonna have some lemonades, some days others. Josh has kind of experimented with which ones are the best, which
Sure.
ones customers like, which ones they don't like as much, and we'll hopefully kind of get a good rotation.
Sure, and what's
going through.
seasonal probably?
What's seasonal? Yeah,
would
so you
be
probably
fine.
have watermelon in the
Sure.
winter time, but I think he's working on some interesting ones for
Yeah.
the fall and the winter.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, and you partner with Integrity. I know that must be the tea there.
Yeah, so this one is our Integrity. It's called the Bluegrass Breeze, and this is our sweet tea. So we're always going to have a sweet black tea on hand, then we're going to have an unsweetened herbal tea. And so right now we have a rose hip herbal tea, which is really good, but it's not sweet. And this one is our sweet black tea. It's great. Yeah, the Integrity guys are awesome. It's a local, they're organic, they're Kentucky proud, and they're based here in Lexington. So that's been a really fun partnership also.
Well, I have to try one of these. Which one would you suggest?
I would start with the watermelon.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
I'm going to try that. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really good. You know, the tanginess of the lemonade really pairs nicely with the watermelon, and you really feel like you just ate a piece of watermelon.
Yeah, it's almost closer to the watermelon juice than like
Yeah.
what you think of as a lemonade.
Yeah, it's true. Really, really good. Wow, and I can see that being incredibly refreshing on a hot day.
Yeah, yeah, or a cold day. It's refreshing.
That's true. Well, you're right. On any day, it's good.
Yeah.
There are so many opportunities for local businesses to connect and support one another. Vinaigrette Salad Kitchen has found a way to inject healthy and delicious into their menu, all while supporting the local marketplace. It's through these outreach partnerships that patrons can enjoy a high-quality lunch and glean the satisfaction of giving back to the community.
If you think fast and casual can't mean healthy and gourmet, then you haven't been to Vinaigrette Salad Kitchen. Check out this hot new eatery. Community partnership never tasted so good. Make sure and add it to your local travelers list.